You mentioned to the answer to the first question how we would have a new civilization and the children would need support. I would love to dive a little bit deeper there, if that's possible, and understand if you could describe some aspects of how this new civilization will be different and in which ways we will be supporting the children or the children will need to be supported through that transition more so than the adults that do the free will thing.
Yes. So we're considering how broad we want to take this into the future. The changes that are going to transpire in your civilizations are going to be quite dramatic, depending on how far into the future you're looking. And including a complete restructuring of your education system, the new children that are in existence now, but they're going to grow, and also they're being born right now, some of them are not going to be functional in the old system. And some of it is already happening with what you're seeing with some children with on the spectrum or with ADHD or just in general lack of attention. You are starting to see more and more and more that the previous system cannot be maintained with the new frequencies that are coming in. And that's going to bring to a restructuring of understanding of education, and much more. There's much, much more, but we're talking specifically about the children. Now, the adults that have a hard time that are of the previous frequency are not going to be able to guide their children or to relate to the ones who do know how to guide their children, because it's just going to be above their ability to comprehend. You can think about it as a child who is a math genius, even though it is just a child, its average parents will not be able to support him or her in their math journey, the child's math journey, because the child is a genius in mathematics. This is going to be the same. So those children are going to be telepathic and psychic in ways that their parents cannot really deal with or comprehend. They're going to understand material in so quickly and so differently that again their parents will not really be able to relate to them or assist them. And the ones that will be able to very quickly relate to them are the hybrids and, of course, the extraterrestrials. Now, in order to reduce fear and resistance, the extraterrestrials are going to have minimal involvement. The hybrids are going to be highly involved. And the ones of you from the human civilization that are able to engage in this process are going to be involved as, you may say, a bridge or representative of the adults that can support those children and be a part of the establishment of this new earth society. Does this answer your question?
It does. It does. That's a beautiful description and a great place to start contemplating on what this new system can potentially look like.
Yes, and we will say that you're going to start seeing signs of it as soon as 5 years from your current timeline, your current time. So that means most of you are going to be alive in the physical, still within this timeline. So many of you will become involved with the children at about that time. We're talking 4 to 5 years. Things will actually start playing out in terms of the major restructuring that we're talking about.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.